Hey, what's up? Flintoid here with another priest video, disc priest specifically. So in this video I'm going to discuss the order hall, what it's for, where it's at, and all of the things inside it. So the order hall you're going to find in Dalaran, up by the Netherlight Temple, right next to the Paladin portal. So this is the priest portal, so portal to the Netherlight Temple, so we're going to take this right now. Now, I actually really like the priest order hall. It's like this huge temple church thing, and there's actually a lot of interactive stuff to do. Some people were saying that garrisons are completely gone. I would say that that is, while that's true, it's somewhat incorrect, because now all it is see all these people running through here, all it is all the priests have their own unified garrison, as opposed to getting rid of garrisons completely. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. They still have a class table, so here in the center here you have what they call a command map. So here, missions are going to pop up that are completed, very similar to how it was in Warlords of Draenor. What's not similar is that when you go to your followers, you're going to have a set amount of champions. Now right now I only have 5. Right now for me the max is 5. I'm not sure if you're able to increase this level, so you'll have champions which will be like the leaders of the quests, the missions you send them on. So basically you choose a champion and then you have troops which have 3 uses apiece, typically. 3 uses apiece. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to missions. We'll pick something here. Let's go to, I don't know, this pet quest, right? Corginelius. I'm going to pick Soul as my champion, so it gives me 82%, and then I'm going to go down here to one of these groups of people, so it looks like one of these people are going to give me the most buff, so I'm going to put that one on, and now I have a 100% chance. Now I can actually send this mission with only 2 people, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do because it's beta. I don't really care about pet charms right now. So I'm going to go ahead and send that, but if I wanted to, I could put in another group of acolytes, I could put in another champion and increase. You know, this is a bonus roll, so basically it's a 100% chance to get these rewards, and then a 27% chance to get whatever these bonuses are right here. So I'm just going to send this mission, 100%, and I'm actually going to send, let's see if I can complete these. There we go. So that's a decent chance, 100% chance to complete the mission. I can mess with it a little bit, try to see if I can get this extra bonus. Doesn't look like it. So I'm just going to send this for almost 2,000 artifact power. So that's how this table works, and it's pretty simple. Same thing as in Warlords of Draenor. You're going to increase the item level of your characters through weapon upgrades, like the little tokens you get, the green, blue, purple ones. I don't really know how to get the weapon upgrades besides the artifact table itself, or the artifact table, the command map table itself. Sometimes you'll get missions for, oh, here we go, right here. Increases champion item level by 10 item levels. So I haven't found a way to get them other than this, but I'm sure there's going to be some sort of questing or, I don't know, reward system where you can get them faster than this, because this right now seems so slow. Like, I've been doing this for 3 weeks. My highest guy is not even close to high enough to take on my 830 mission. So, alright, so that's the command map. So, like I said before, there's these troops, so followers, these troops. Now, how you get these troops is you go over to these things. So there's like a shadow one, then there's one over there. I think that's it. So just these 2. And that was me activating it. So I just got like a band of zealots. So these will give me 3 uses. And to get more, I click on this recruiter, and it costs pretty low order resources. So these things are pretty expendable. Go ahead and spam them, and you just recruit troops through this. These here are just dummies. I can practice on these if I want, just to like do your DPS and whatnot, try out new moves, new macros, whatnot. This is the Shadow Priest Shrine. So the Shadow Priest area is in here. Pretty sweet, lots of candles and stuff. If you click on this shadow well in the center, It'll give you some type of buffs sometimes. This one gives you a minion to fight with you when you're questing. They're pretty powerful. I had one take out like 510 level mobs. So, and there's also one over here for holy as well. So if you go over here, there's one for holy. It does this. It's the same thing as the shadow side, except it's a little light well in the center instead. So here's a sanctuary of light. Pretty neat. Then there's this guy over here. This is kind of equivalent to in your garrison how you would do like level upgrade 1, 2, 3. Oh, not enough order resources. So what this is it basically improves your order hall as a whole. So before, your whole garrison would be level 1, rank 2, rank 3. So this has different traits. So I honestly haven't played around with them too much. So some of them have to do with your order table. This one was what I just clicked on, the light well and shadow well, which grants you like these little pets and healing spells once a day, like one use. This one increases number of acolytes or zealots you can have. This one looks like, yeah, allows you to place orders. Champion, I don't know. Oh, this is for your armor upgrades. So this is actually an extra way you could get extra weapon upgrades. So I think live I might pick this one over this one. But anyway, so the most interesting talent by far is this one, Armed by Faith. So basically it increases the number of legendary items you can equip by 1. But Flintoid, I thought legendaries are supposed to be super rare. Well, in Legion, they are, but they're not. If you quest a lot and you run dungeons a lot, you will find them. So, for example, over 3 weeks, 4 weeks that I've had this, I have 2. I have this helmet, which is geared towards a Shadow Priest, increases your healing vampiric embrace, and then I have this one, which is a neck piece, which basically gives me a massive shield on my character every 30 seconds, which is really nice. Also the item level I would like to note here, so the item level is extremely high. 895 is, I'm going to say that's mythic for the first, so the first raid will be the Emerald Nightmare Mythic. Yeah, so 895 is going to be better than mythic gear for the first raid. So just to show you how strong the stats are on these, it will be 15 item levels better than mythic raid gear, which is nuts. And it looks like what they're going for in Legion for legendaries is that you won't collect them all for your class unless you're just, I don't know, insane luck or crazy tryharding, but you will get 1 or 2 or 3 before the next tier drops. And then what I think they're going to do is actually after the next tier drops, they're going to introduce more legendaries into the game, kind of like if you've played Diablo before, a very similar style. So this will allow you to wear 2 of them instead of just 1, which will be really nice. 2 gear slots with extra perks, 895 gear. It's nuts. It's going to be huge. So very important that you get that done. I'd say one of the most important things, the grinds rather, that you'd be doing, it's called Artifact Research Notes. So you're going to walk over here and talk to this guy, and he's going to say, hey, give me 500 order resources for this. And you're like, okay. And what this does is it increases your artifact knowledge, which your artifact knowledge increases the amount of artifact power you gain. So if you click on your artifact weapon, go up in the top left hand corner, it's going to show, so for example for me it says Artifact Knowledge level 9 increases artifact power gain by 650%. That means that any artifact knowledge I would have gotten before is now increased by a multiplier of 6.5% or 6.5 times what it would have been for before. So for example, if I got a drop of 1,000 artifact power, now I'm going to get 6,500. So this is really important to start as early as you can. You start this at 110. So as soon as you hit 110 and you're allowed access to this, you just start spamming these. Really important. Then every 3 days, 3 or 4 days, I think it varies based on how far you are into your artifact knowledge. So before, this used to be 3 days for me, but now each one, because I'm getting higher up in the ranks, it's starting to be ×4, and I'm sure eventually there'll be week-long waits to get your artifact knowledge increased, which is good because eventually you're going to need 100,000, 200,000 artifact power just to increase one slot. So very important to start this really early to get your multiplier rolling. So up here we find where your artifact weapon. So this is where you pick the traits for your artifact weapon, spend your artifact power, equip relics, and then change the appearance of your weapon. So right now I only have 5 unlocked, just the basics. And then once you unlock further for the hall, you're going to get these extra ones. This one here is for PvP. One of these two. I actually think it might be this one's for PvP. Oh no, nope. This one's for dungeons and raiding. This one's for PvP. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. I probably won't get the PvP one. I'm not too good at PvP, but this one I'm definitely going to have for sure. A lot of cool, different, unique styles for your weapon, for all weapons. Here. What else we got? I think that's about it. This guy's the same as your zealots over there, so this guy's going to give you acolytes instead, so recruit troops. And then after a few minutes, like 30 minutes I believe, you can go collect those. So one thing I want to note is there's this big chest sitting here I haven't clicked on yet. So every week you're going to get Mythic Dungeons. You're going to get the chance to do Mythic Dungeons +1, +2, +3, +4, up and up and up until I think 15 is the highest that you can achieve. So whatever the item level rank was for your Mythic Dungeon, you're going to get a drop in this chest at the end of the week. So for example, this week I achieved Mythic +9 dungeon. So the difficulty scales considerably with each plus. So then as a reward at the end of the week, after it resets, it'll give me a piece of gear. So we're going to click this. Okay. So I got a Titan Forged neck piece and a Mythic 7 keystone. So we're going to click on that. That's pretty good. So I guess it's okay. This would be amazing if I didn't have this artifact, this legendary neck. But if I get this upgrade over here, which allows me to equip 2, yeah, I don't know. Darn it. This would be amazing if I didn't have this legendary neck. If I get another legendary that I can swap out, maybe for some gear set or something, I might be able to use this, but otherwise. So that's how that works. So that's the order hall for the priest. Pretty sweet, I think. I think Legion, they're doing it right. They're doing garrisons right. Much better than Warlords of Draenor. I didn't mind the solo system, but it seemed so empty. No interaction with other people. But this, like, I can see this is a holy priest, shadow, shadow, shadow. You know? It's just awesome to see all the players of your own class chilling in here. It feels like exclusive because there's no other classes in here but priests. And I don't know. You can kind of hang out. So that is the order hall for the priests. I'm loving it. Can't wait for Legion to come out in 3 weeks from now. I don't think they'll change much about the garrisons in that time unless something crazy happens. But alright, I'll see you then.